We are now. Thank you so much for the opportunity here. This is Jaren here. Today is what? Monday. Yes, today is Monday, and welcome to my online broadcast. And today we're going to be looking at how safe is Liberia. There are so many things that are happening in the country that I would like to bring to your attention to show to you that Liberia is not yet saved. So what I have you to do, ask you to do, please hit that like button, hit the like button, and I'm going to share my video here too. So please do the same too, right? Yeah, so please do the same. Let me see here. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Okay. All right. Oh, Thomas Awaji is here. Thomas Awaji is here. Welcome, Thomas. Let me share the video here. Thomas Awaji, I called the hell. You telling me the last time to call the hell. So I called the hell, Thomas Awaji. You thought that they are going to talk. I saw your comment that I just gave it honor earlier. I'm going to say nothing to Thomas. I said, Mama, go call your damn man. I said, okay. I said, all right, Thomas, I will not say anything. When I finish cutting my hair, I will call your attention. All right, guys, let's try to share the video quick. Let me try to share the video here. Help me share it so we can start the show. Yeah, people. All kind of group can just put me, they just add me into different group. What about happened to Bridge Radio? My man Ash forgot it. Thomas Awaji, what happened to Bridge Radio? What happened to Ash forgot it? Thomas Awaji, what happened to Bridge Radio, man? Thomas Awaji, do you know what happened to our man Ashford Garley? Does anyone out there know where is Ashford Garley? Let's see here. I see the number is growing here. Let me come to the public here. Yeah, Christine Landon, long time. Where you been, Christine? You pay fire. Some of you guys are going A-word and you come out. Y'all want to beep out the beep fire, you gotta be present here. My man, yes, I been all of yes, you A-word now. Yes, you A-word. They feel that you been absent from the scene, yes, yeah. Yes, you been absent from the scene, oh man. Yes, you been absent from the scene. You been asking from the scene, yes, yeah. So you're now on the B5 list. Yes, sir, you've been asking for the B5 list. Where Emmanuel Charles? Let me see all those who are here. Where is Emmanuel Charles? I'd like to see Emmanuel Charles. Where is Emmanuel Charles? I gave Emmanuel Charles, Charles an assignment this morning. LRB Gayu, we need to talk. LRB Gayu, we need to talk. You know, we're carrying out the broadcast in Liberia now. So LRB Gayu, we need to talk. All my big five, we need to talk. The program is doing well in Liberia now, and I think we are very steady with that guy in Liberia. Many of you guys listen to the show. I was on it this morning. So as far as our contribution to the guy, we need to at least get together. I will try to invite you guys after the show here, and I go to my big five, my gallant and dedicated men, boys, girls, and women who are in the habit or not habit, but who are committed to ensuring that the voice is heard in Liberia. So guys, we need to talk and finalize things. But I think Hard FM is not a strange station in the country. So we need to find time to talk. But this evening, I would like to say welcome to every one of you guys here. And today we're going to look at how safe is Liberia. The safety of every Liberian, both outside and inside the country, is key because it gave relief, it gave happiness, and it provide an environment where everybody should work and live peacefully. But the suffering in Liberia is far more less than how safe the country is. I mean, there are news out there that some Liberians belonging to the under 17 football team left for Austria and they fled the camp. The two Liberians fled the camp and they are yet to return. And was on the street, those guys are not coming back. They are running away. Now, when people leave their country and go travel to another country and decide to run away, abandon the mission they went on, are they doing it because of hardship or are they doing it because they want to seek a better future? Somebody called me this afternoon and said, "Hey, Randy, you often used to say when you're between the age of 20 to 37, you should run away." I said, "Yes, I said that." So, well, guess what? Some guys that took the under 17 team to Austria, not Australia now, but Austria, those guys decided to run away. And he thinks those guys are 17 years old. I said, "But I didn't tell anybody who was 17 years old to run away from the country." And then we laugh about it and stuff like that. But it just goes to show that how insecure and very unsafe the country is. It's not only about people taking your property against your will. That is what safety is all about. No, the safety of our people in the country, the fact that they cannot have a job, the fact that they cannot live on a meal a day, the fact that they are struggling to make ends meet in the country create a very unsafe environment. So when people travel out of the country, they are afraid to return to the unsafe environment that is not only putting their life in danger, but it's also posting an opportunity to improve their lives in the country. If you have people who are 17 years of age running away from their own country, what more about people who are in their 20s, their 30s? It seems to be that there's no hope. And we cannot allow these things to just happen without making some sort of comment on it. It is a shame. I mean, you have the president of Liberia who is a Ballon d'Or winner, and then you have people on the soccer team running away and not coming back or leaving the country and not coming back. That's the last thing you want to hear happening to people who are in the sporting business in Liberia. You have a president who is a football Hall of Famer, so to speak, by the American standard. He's president, but those who believe in the game when they travel to other countries, you guys should hear me now, right? You can hear me. Let me see the lot of sound coming here. Are you guys hearing me now? I just got a message here that said that my mic was mute. Can you guys hear me now? I'm watching here, right here. I see Moses. Moses is here. Yes. All right. Thank you, Moses. And by the way, Moses, beautiful show today. Beautiful show. But today I will. All right. Thank you. Hi, Vivian. Vivian, I also send you a message too. All right. I'll also get to you too. Yeah, Moses, thank you for the show. And also thank you for all the time you sending me. Thank you, Eric. I see you there. Yes, Miata Hero. Yes. All right. I'm getting all the messages. Oh, George Chapman is here too. Georgie, what's up? Georgie, I'm in the area there today. George Chapman, I'm in the area there today. What the hell is that raining over there today, George? I went to what a girl name. What my boy George? Oh my boy George. Let me see for my boy George here. I just saw Georgie here just now. Where is George here? George. I was not even paying attention to here. George, you still here? George Chapman, you here? I think I saw you here. All right, my man Prince Dolly, the man who can always come and CDC man. I see Chocho here too. Messi watching from Money Town. Wow, I've been missing the years. Let me bring the mic over here. Let me bring my stuff over here. Let me bring it over here. Yeah, right here. So I can take a good look at it here. Yeah, because I've been missing a lot of my people came on the show here right now. All right, so let me see here. I think I saw somebody George today. Yeah. George, you still here? Yeah, so as I was saying, guys, let's put things into context here. All right. We know the president is doing well. All right. Oh, there go George. Yeah. George, I'm in the area there today. I went to see place to get some food. But it was raining over there today, Georgie. I couldn't pass to the area, and more especially it was like in the afternoon, little bit in the morning, in the afternoon. So I just past the area. I know Kofa has invited me to find time. The weather getting nice. So maybe one of these days, we'll come over there and we got to talk to Kofa so we can have the show because I really want to come forward to have a live show over there and do a live broadcast. Prince are foolish man, so Prince when you want to be presidential. So hey man, what you calling say what the guy name? Oh man, just forgot his name. I think he eating right now. Terry Jennings, yeah, Terry Jennings. Terry Jennings and Prince are on different side. So me, I won't worry about them. But I will try to find time to talk to Kofa or Josh. So one of these days we can just stop by and then broadcast the show, and let's see how it will go on that day. Yeah, maybe we can just launch the show and then we all be discussing things. But yes, I did pass in the area today and I was not able to stop to you guys. But again, I was like in spirit with the community there. So say hi to the people that down there. Yeah. So guys, again, let's come back to the issue here, right? I mean, it is very sad to see our young people running away. All right. Austria is another racist country in that part of Europe. All right. Yugoslav Asia. And it is being said that there are two guys who left and they are not coming back. And and it just goes to show that the country is not really safe. All right. The country is not safe. When I talk about the country is not safe, it's not because somebody will come overnight, jump through your house, steal your car, or try to harm you. And, there are lists of unsafe things that are happening in the country. When you live in a country where you don't see your future, the country becomes unsafe for you. When you live in a country where you cannot have a meal, the country is unsafe for you. When you live in a country where you are a footballer, but there's no future, even for the local club you play for, the place is not safe for you. So the safety of Liberians is not about crime or other things. I mean, or something related to crime. It's about your overall well-being as a Liberian. So to give you that overall safety, most of the basic life essential thing that you need should be able to be at your fingertip, not 100%, but at some percentage. It's not happening in the country, ladies and gentlemen. And that is why we're having this issue in our country. So what do we do now? Because these guys are left and they are on the run in the country of Austria trying to find ways to survive. What's up, Pro? It is giving the foreign government now a sense of measure, security measure. Hey guys, just please hit the like button there. Hit that like button that the hand goes up. Keep hitting the like button. It creates another problem for other Liberians who might want to travel to that country with good intention to visit and return. But because the whole thing is triggered by what happening in the country, when young people get up in the morning in Liberia, they cannot see their way out. Sedition, I want you guys to come and listen to me here because the news that I'm hearing, especially from the MCC, the Monrovia City Corporation, is a very bad news. If you listen to me, guys, hit that like button because the story I'm about to tell you guys is very bad. It is very, very bad. And these are things that people die and die and die. So I am being told that the Monrovia City Corporation owner Jefferson Koji. And please, I'm asking anyone who close to Jefferson Koji, you need to verify these things. Because it's painting the country very bad. It's giving reason why people leaving the country even to go and clean somewhere else and don't want to return. So I am being told, and I want you guys to listen to this. This thing is getting worse in Liberia. This is one of the reasons why we went to war to begin with. I am being told that the Monrovia City Corporation is only hiring sedition. Let me repeat myself again, folks. I am being told that the Monrovia City Corporation is only hiring sedition. Why is that so? Why? So if you are not a sedition, that means you can't do anything in our country, no job, nothing. If you are a sedition, please come here. You share the thing. You share in Michael Gilmore group. You share in Prince Sherry group. You share in any group, especially the CDC people. I am being told that the Monrovia City Corporation is only looking for sedition. There's a guy who went to look for a job. Or he said, I just want to sweep. You're giving the broom, I want to sweep. The people at the Monrovia City Corporation told the guy he's not a sedition, so they cannot give him a job. If he wants that job, he must become a sedition. This is totally unacceptable. We cannot operate like that. So I'm calling on these people to come and clarify these things. What good will it do a job we are win next year election when people are only looking for certain people? The same thing we accuse the Congo people of. The very thing we used to cry in the Congo people name is the same thing that we are experiencing with the CDC government. You saw the video I showed you the other time where they said they turbo on this, they turbo this, they turbo that, and we all, where is the guy they call Christopher Tobasi here today? Where is he today? So if the Monrovia City Corporation is only responsible to hire sedition, what happened to the rest of the other people in the country? Why is this thing happening in our country to begin with? Why? Why is it happening to begin with? Why is the Monrovia City Corporation only employing or looking for sedition to hire? No wonder why the number of unemployment is so high in the country. So just imagine at the Monrovia City Corporation, Jefferson and his guys are only hiring sedition. Is it happening at the Ministry of Planning, Final Planning Development? Is it happening at the Ministry of Health? Is it happening at the Ministry of Education? Why would not make me to ask this question when our fellow Liberians have been denied job opportunity by the CDC official in the different institutions? You need to think about this, folks. You need to think about this. If they are depriving their fellow Liberians of these things, then it is time that Liberians begin to understand that this is not right. Hit that like button, guys. Please hit the like button and share. Hit the like button and share. We want to carry the message here. I'm serious about this. When you see people who are 17 years of age leaving our country and running away and not hoping to come back, something is fundamentally wrong with our country. This week, we're going to enter July. It's going to be 7 months into 2022. And everything we're getting out of that country is nothing but negative news. It is either Joseph Boga in in Lofa County sleeping, or Mr. Weir in Morovia dancing Buka dance. Now the CDC official in authority are denying other Liberians and only hiring sedition. How worse or worse can things be now before we know that things are going down? There are people in our country who are in their 30s, their early 40s, even up to their 50s, and never earn a paycheck because they have never worked in their life. And today they are being denied. And I'm calling on citizens, I'm calling on the government, I'm calling on the Morovia City Corporation to provide clarity to these things. Because these are things that can be used during election time to campaign heavily against the CDC. The people job, the government job is not for sedition alone. It's not for sedition alone. The job is for every Liberian who meets the qualification. If you start giving jobs to sedition, I'm sorry. It's not helping the country, folks. It is not helping the country. It's sad. I mean, think about people who are just stranded in our country. People who are stranded in Liberia. Ciara Townsend, hello. Let me see something here. I need to get out the big screen here. You can't see that. All right, Ciara Townsend, hello. Let me see here. The man is in the park asking for fire. I'm not gonna be reading her comment here today. I they call it I they call her Miata Herring. I'm not gonna read your comment because you got to post on it. Monitoring from Harper. Somebody watching from Harper. Let me see it. Somebody said they're watching from Harper. Monitoring from Harper, Maryland, Liberia. Damn, from Harper, Maryland. Wow. What time is it down there? What the hell you doing uptown today? What the hell you doing uptown today? Anyway, that is the beauty of Facebook. Oh, guys, just by the way, so there are 10 countries in Africa. Yeah, 10 countries in Africa. Yes, 10 countries in Africa. Let me see. Let's take a break from the Jefferson Kogi thing here because it's making no sense right now. So let's look for the 10 countries in Africa with the best internet. All right. And you're just going to see Liberia. All right. Best country in Africa. All right. Best country in Africa with good internet service. Yes. Liberia is listed there. Right. In our best countries in Africa with good internet. With strong internet. Yes. 10 best country. Yo, hold on, you can see me about Jefferson here. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. 15 countries in Africa. That's not what I want. I said 10. All right, there are 10. All right, let's see here. Where's my stuff at? I saw that thing here today. All right. Maybe I should do something here. All right, let me do something here. Oh, yeah, the top 10 country in invest. I'm not talking about investment, I'm talking about internet. Yes. Let me do something here quick. Hold on there, guys. Let me do something here quick. All right, let me do something here quick. All right, let me do something here quick here because I want to show you guys something here quickly here. Quickly. Yeah, I mean, so as try to find this thing here, it is very sad that young people in our country are actually running away. All right, yeah, they are running away, going to. Let me see. I put this here and then come and put this here. No. Our ministry will coming up. Our ministry will coming up. The ministry will be coming up shortly. But let's finish with what is on the menu here for now. And then we'll be coming to the main story here. All right. So let me see here. All right. I think I got it now. It should be here, guys. All right, so we got it here. And then from there, we coming to Congo to see it. Yes. All right, there you are right here. Got you. All right. I'm going to open you up. And then we are going to, it's loading up, it's loading up, it's loading up, taking your own time to load, loading. All right, let's see here. I can be here and be talking about it here. So Liberia have been mentioned as one of the top 10 country in Africa. All right, with the best internet service. Yeah, I think we're here now. All right, so let's see here. I don't know who the credit go to, but I think Ellen Johnson Salif and George Weah will share this. All right, to put Liberia somewhere. Let's share our screen here. And where do we go? Right here. And then we're going to open this here for you guys to see. All right, so we're going to open this. We're going to share this, and you guys should be able to see. You guys should be able to see the screen now, right? Yeah, so I'm sharing my screen with you guys. All right, so you guys should be able to see that now. And let me try to create a second screen here for myself. All right, there you go. See the screen right here. So here are the 10 countries in 10 African country with the fastest and most reliable internet provider. All right, so let's go here. All right, starting with list number 10. Let's come to number 10 here. All right, what the countdown? I think the countdown coming all right here now. All right, Senegal is number 10. Mauritius is number 9. Togo number 8. There go Liberia. So Liberia is among the 10 countries with the fastest and reliable internet service. All right, as of December 2020. So this one is go to the Good for Nothing sedition and understand. But kudos to Eddie Johnson study in the first place because she started all this thing here. Yeah, guys, you keep hitting that like button, hit that like button. Yes. Yes, number 7. There you go, Moyu. Number 7. Number 7. Yes, number 7. Number 7. So let me stop the share and come back to the screen here. So that's, I mean, that one we give, who made a list? It's from Verb Africa. Yeah, the source is from Verb Africa, and let's see the company here too. This company is coming. Let's see here. That's a very valid question you asked there. Siada, let's see. That's a very valid question you asked. Let me see the source, but it's from Vibe Africa, VIBE, Vibe Africa, and let's see. I'm trying to find the link source here. Let's go back up here. All right. Let's go back up here. And then let's see here. Okay. This is a publisher. This person is from Ghana. Let me go back to the screen here again, Siada here. You struck a very important point here. Let's go back and share the screen again. Let's share the screen here one more time. All right. Let's come here so we can share the screen. And then we're going to hit this. And we're going to share that. So as you can see right here, maybe I should blow this up for you. Let's see here. Let me magnify this. Okay, so the publisher published 3 days ago by Gina. Gina, as you can see here, it says Explore Africa. The title here is African Vibes. There are a lot of things you can get from this particular website here. They track so many things. All right. So I think she's a contributor to African Vibes. I mean, to Africa Vibe. Yeah, African Vibes. There are a lot of things you can find here. And this website is very reliable. I think it's based in Ghana. And but let's go down the list because I know we just start to how they call it. We stop down to Liberia. Let me minimize the screen here for you guys. Zoom out. All right, so let's go down here and let's see which country is number 1. So that is for the sedition. Sedition, if you're watching, you'll get yourself thumbs up for this. All right. If you're watching, you'll get yourself thumbs up. So Ghana is in number 4 place, the 4th place. And then Seychelles is in the 3rd place. Cape Verde is in the 2nd. Look at Madagascar. Madagascar is number 1. Madagascar is number one when it comes to best internet service provider here. All right, Sierra, I hope that help you. But the name of this paper, and here they talk about Elon Musk. This is a very good story that is told of him. If you read the story here, you also get to know what he did. Thomas said the survey is a joke. You crazy, Thomas. All the opposition vote, you better you hit that button. You hit that button. You Montro, are you back? Are you back to your base? You Montro, you back to your base? Yeah, let me stop the share here. Yeah, you Montro, thank you so much for the visit over there. Yes, thank you so much for the visit. I enjoy everything, and thank you for the photo you share with us. Thank you very much for everything. And, you gotta keep supporting Cummings. I know there are some people on here that told me say they will not vote for Cummings. I'm not going to call name. Some people here say they will not vote for Cummings. The election is between Cummings and we are. They will vote for we are. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their vote. So no big deal about that. No big deal about that. No big deal about that. Yes, no big deal about that. I will have to do my own research. Go ahead and do your own research, Sierra. It's up to you. I'll just present it to you guys what I see here. All right, guys. So again, let us call on the Moravia City Corporation. It is being said, and there are words out there in the street that the Moravia City Corporation is only hiring sedition. The government of Liberia doesn't belong to sedition. That office they call the government of Liberia, the institution that belong to the government belong to all Liberians. So I am calling on Jefferson Koji to make this clarification, not only by word of mouth, but they need to prove it to the Liberian people. Yes. With that being said, there is something happening in Liberia that is very, very dangerous to the future of our country. So today, all right, today I read off the front page online newspaper, and let me see where I can get this here. All right. This is very, very sad for our country, ladies and gentlemen. This is very, very sad. And I hope that opposition, especially Mr. Cummings, will take note of these things. Because if we are to sustain a better future and a better future for our young generation, we should focus on sustainability. Sustaining thing is to take some today and keep the rest for the future. There is a story that front page published online that there have been some LOGS harvesting in the very Lofa County that is having this political situation or election. I don't know how many of you guys watched the debate, but there is a story out there and an investigation out there that a logging company from Singapore went beyond their contract and started to harvest additional log. Yes. And speaking about log, if it's not harvest, it is standing there as a forest. Forest is a greenhouse gas emission source of reducing impact on climate change. Lofa got one of the richest forests in our West African region, and nobody knew that there had been a large deforestation taking place in the country. But front page is reporting that this company, we're going to look at the name, has been harvesting the forest of Liberia beyond the scope of work. And the amount they had destroyed is equivalent to $2.2 million. But then when you look at the people of Lofa County, do you know how much $2.2 million of forest law can do for that county? And now one single person from that county, including the representative, the senator, said anything, including Joseph Boyka. But thank God to Front Page Africa that the news now is coming online that we're going to see just within the next 1 nanosecond. All right, so let's go to that and let me show you guys this thing here. This is very serious, guys. This is very, very serious. Okay, so let's come here. I'm sure you guys can see this now, right? Liberia company costs about US two. All right, initially they said it was 2.2, but now they got it to 2 million. I think they have been an update here. Yeah, right. 2 million log outside of construction in Lofa County. How come Liberians? You see, when I be talking about the issue, voting on the issue, these are things that I am always talking about. Voting on the issue. All right. In Lofa County, the concession, that is the scope of work agreement. How can a company come to another country and go beyond the scope of work? This is so devastating. This is so embarrassing. So let's try to capture it here, right? So they are reporting here. They say the first story. I mean, this story is the first of a three-part series of the illegality or Sing Africa Plantation Liberia Limited. So the company is called Sing Africa Plantation Liberia Limited, a Singaporean company logging in Zozo, Lofa County. How come nobody learned about this illicit money here? These logs are very expensive material, I mean, resources here. How many of you guys ever heard about this concession here? Not nobody, I believe. How they call it? Balangwa, I know Balangwa Zoo Zozo. I think this is a traditional word here. Please forgive me if I didn't pronounce it well. A logging company cut tree worth an estimated US $2.2 million outside its contract area. So you see how brave these guys have become? These guys have been so brave to go beyond their contract scope of work and started to what? Have a huge violation in the forestry that carry one of the, I mean, in the forestry that carries one of the industry heaviest penalty. An investigation by the daylight has found. I don't know. The daylight is another source of investigators. I believe what freelance, but they had discovered that these guys went outside the scope of their contract era and begin to harvest logs that amounted to 2.2 million. Did you hear this on front page? I mean, guys, let me ask you guys a question here. Did you guys ever read this thing on, or was it ever discussed on Spoon? Please give me yes or no. There is a reason why I'm asking this question, guys. Let me look at everyone responding here. What's up, Valentine? Did you guys see this information on Spoon? Did anybody on Spoon discuss this thing? Okay, Valentine Pressure said no. Anybody else? Did you guys hear Spoon discussing this issue? Abraham said no. Said no. Monju said no. And of course, my brother said no. You know why I'm asking this question, guys? You guys should know why I'm asking the question now. You guys should know why I'm asking this question. Because it's about the issue, guys. It's about the issue. Lofa County Forest, under the company, people, natural resources have been taken away, and the people are not getting nothing in return. But then you got people in that country right now, DeLong, you got Borchas, you got these people sitting over there, and they are in the know of what is happening. And they are saying nothing, absolutely nothing about this. including George Weah. So let's go down further down here because there's a portion I read here. All right. There is somewhere here. It says that between, I hope you guys can see this thing here. Let me see where I can come back here and blow this thing up Pico here. Let me try to blow this up Pico here. And I hope you guys can read this. Can you guys see this here? Because I'm reading the screen here now. Let me come to the other page here. I hope. Okay, let's come here. All right. So this will help us here. All right. I hope you guys can see that here now. It says between 2018 and last year, Sing Africa Plantation Liberia Limited illegally harvested probably 5,993 logs or 32,576 cubic meter of wood in the Blue Yima Community Forest. You know how many forest trees you got destroyed? All right. They destroyed the forest over there without even considering any reasonable care for the environment and the sustainability of the people of Lofa County bordering Bapolu. So Bapolu is also being affected here too. And according to the report, one of the expensive law, all right, the Eki, all right, is one of the most expensive tree species. They are destroying that forest and taking those things out. All right, the illegal harvesting breaks the National Forestry Reform Law. So the people got reform law, and this is where I want you guys to pay attention here. The National Forestry Reform Law. How come this particular law is not being respected by the foreign investors? Why? I don't know, but we'll discuss that. The Forestry Development Authority has admitted its approval of the harvesting was breach of illegal requirement. All right. They said something went wrong over there. So let's go down and read further down, and then we'll discuss what we have. What we're reading now. So it says here, the problem was that we had. So I think they're quoting somebody here. All right. So yeah, you see the quotation here. So somebody is saying that the problem was that we had a plan that was developed by our technician. So I think this is someone from the Forestry Development Authority now. They had a plan that was developed by a technician. I must admit that did not go through. Now, the plan they developed, it did not go through the legal process. Hey, corruption starting again. Right there is corruption. The FDA Managing Director C. Mark Doyen told the Daylight in an interview what the company did was to take advantage of the flaws we had in the plan and extended the operation in that area. What is the flaw? I see what it said. This investigation is a 3-part series. Guys, we need to determine what is the flaw in this document they put together here. All right, which was not a good thing. But who are those that power flaw, guys? These things need to be discussed. This is where I always tell the country fucked up. The country fucked up. I'm telling you guys now. This thing will end up in 2016. 2065. I'm telling you guys. All right. So let's read down here. Those flaws have taken a toll on the FDA. Though in January earlier this year, so that this year in January, while we were singing Happy New Year, Minandao, they guys were on their deal in that place. In January earlier this year, 4 top level managers, all right, guys, listen here, 4 top level managers were suspended after an inquiry by the Ministry of Justice found out that the agency had granted several company access forest to harvest. Can you imagine the kind of people we got here? Can you imagine they giving a foreign company access or excess forest? Excess forest, that is extra yard of forest, extra acres of forest. Why? Because these former managing director, all right, gave the people excess forest to harvest. You know how long it takes for a forest to regrow? So who are those guys? They include Jerry Yeoman, the former technical manager of the commercial department, Simulu Kamara, Abraham Sharif, and Jesse Vanning, the technical manager, director for operation, and director of for database. The database guy need to be focused on because he probably lie in that database and put some different information in there. Of the legality of verification department, respectively. Their suspension followed two reshuffle at the agency in November last year and January earlier this year. All four men resumed work after their suspension was lifted. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Guys, you need to read the story. This is what is fucking up that country. Let's read one or two more paragraphs and then we'll stop here and discuss. Doyen, who directly sanctioned Sing Africa illegal harvesting, blame the situation on capacity and function issue within the FDA, legality verification, and commercial department, which deal with the contract. And so what? You are the big boy in that place. Function and capacity, then you compensate for that gap. Then you compensate for the gap. These guys should, look here, he said the guy returned. All four men returned to work after their suspension. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. Y'all see how people are getting rewarded after destroying the future of other people? These guys here intentionally gave the company excess forest. And then they returned to work. Man, please, man. I hope tomorrow was election, man. Okay, let's read more here again, right? All right. So Doyen said they have capacity issue and functional problem, but he is the MD, the managing director. He should have ensured that these things were actually done based on the contract they signed. So that contract, I say that was the problem. Doyen said it was obvious if the commercial man is not with these people, there is a likelihood that there are going to be some compliance issue. And so what? You identify the freaking problem. All right. Now, guys, let me read the thing quickly here so we can start discussing some real issue here. Now the government has started to help us. We have two staff to be assigned to a company. The news came barely 7 months after a report by a conglomerate of civil society organization found that logging company in Grand Bassa County. Oh, so they got it all over the freaking place. These guys are eating all our resources. There's some kind of disclosure all over the human body. All right, Grand Bassa County, Country Wharf. Man, look how many. Oh man, God, look at this thing. Look, guys, let's come by and establish here. Look, let me tell you one thing. By the time we hit 2050, you think we are a country that beg? We will be begging more. We will be begging more. Because number one, if the climate situation continues to increase, the forest that's supposed to protect our country will expose us to so many climate change. Because when the whole climate change summit started in Vietnam, I think around 1995, they started, it went down, they started again in 2000, and by 2013, they started putting things together. The people believe that Africa, especially West Africa, is rich with forests. So what a bigger country with a big carbon footprint, like Russia, India, China, the United States, they came to Africa and to all the African countries, including Liberia, you shouldn't harvest your forest. We will earmark certain area where you can sell some forest, but not all. And because of that, Liberia is getting free money to protect the forest. So to see some guys at the FDA allowing or giving excess forest, that is in violation with the forestry law, reform law. These guys should be sent to court and be prosecuted and sent to jail because You in America, you in Great Britain, wherever you are, that country you reside in is taking taxes off your paycheck and collectively sponsoring countries in Africa, including Liberia, not to cut down the forest. And you got a good for nothing guys in that place just overlooking these strong regulations. And now the report also, I mean, guys, you guys need to read this information here. This thing is going to affect us in a very serious way. We're going to lose our revenue on the law, and then we're going to expose the country to climate change. Do you know what happens when the sun is shining? Do you know what happens when pollution is blowing into Africa? The tree help to trap those things. Yeah. You see, that one thing I told Samuel 12 the last time, right? That one thing I told Samuel 12, let me tell you guys here. When the CDC government took office, they asked me, what do you think you can do for our country? I told them, I said, look, guys, any institution in the country that deal with also company that have to do with compliance, whatever the regulations say in regards to that company being able to stay in compliance is what I want to do. The EPA, the Ministry of Lancement, the FDA, and any other operation out there. You listen to the managing director, what did he say? Because of capacity and functional issue, they could not really put people on the field. But what it takes to put people on the field? Very easy. Look at the regulations, train people in that area, carry on a virtual training, and have the people visiting the different company logging activities with the scope of work. But when you leave these guys alone and nobody coming to inspect, nobody coming to see what they're doing, they are literally going to steal because nobody looking over their shoulder. They there for 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, nobody showing up. Mama, you go call that in there now. Look at them immoral enjoying themselves. Those guys are destroying the forest while you're immoral dancing. But few guys who felt that they were broke, they took upon themselves 4 men and said, let's head to that place. Chairman, yeah, you can take all the area there. How much getting here? Oh, each of you getting maybe the 300,000 or 200,000. You're putting your parking. Yeah, you go ahead and do your thing. The country future is fucked up. The country is fucked up. I'm telling you guys. And do you think the president will do anything? Joe Weah doesn't care. Maybe Joe Weah getting a call too, because the people that committed that violation of the forestry reform law, if they are brought back on the job, maybe they paku you strong. Because anything you do in Liberia, if you don't want to go to jail, just say paku you strong. Anytime you commit any sort of punishable offense in Liberia, just say paku you strong. It's over. It's over. These guys are destroying the forest while people are trying to look at conservation of our forests, reserving our natural forests. Those guys are all over the place. And I want the reason why we need to decentralize this government. The government in Liberia need to be decentralized, folks. The decentralization of power sharing in the country will begin to reduce these investors from exploiting our people. $2 million of forest worth material. Just imagine they just cut it down and go and sell it for 2 million. They even breaking it down to make different furniture and stuff. But just the log itself, 2 million. What more if they start to break it down into other finished product? Do you know how many millions of dollars we get? Wow. And you said nobody on Spoon talk about this, right? Nobody on Spoon talk about this. You see, when I keep telling you guys, some people say, oh, Jeremy, you like to say you know everything. Those guys on Spoon don't care for damn about these things. They are not schooled into natural resources investment. They are not schooled into it. Let me see what I can show you guys something here. Where my stuff is? Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to show you guys something here. I don't know why I got my book here. These guys are not schooled into this area, folks. They are not schooled into this area. And when someone be telling you, let us say, oh, the man let us blood, the man let us do this, the man let us do that. I'm like, where is that book at? All right, nowadays most of the books are online now, but I don't go anywhere online. But that's something I want to show you guys here. I don't know what I have here. You see on the side here, I'm not too sure. I was not intending to discuss this, but it just came alive into time. All right. But it has to do with the natural resources. We must be able to protect our natural resources. God gave every country two things: a piece of land and a population of people. And it is incumbent upon us to roll back our sleeves and invest into the soil and make the soil to be our friends. All right? To live a better life. The people of Lofa County, the people who are in a senatorial race, they should be able to be bringing those things out and discussing it to the people of Lofa. There are many states in America here today: Texas, Oklahoma, North Dakota, California. Those are oil-rich states. You think the oil is taken from there, the people of Texas not benefiting, the people of Oklahoma not benefiting? Because that's their source of income. So whatever the federal government want to take, portion of that profit sharing will go mainly to that state. The people are harvesting the forest in Lofa County, and nobody's seeing anything about it whatsoever. Nobody's seeing anything about it. These guys say they got a bigger platform. Look what's happening in the country water, and nobody know anything about it. Nobody. Because they are not interested. It's not affecting them, so they don't give a damn. But these are things that are supposed to be in the headlines, on the list of all Liberians. It should have even been part of the election that is coming to take place on the 29th of January. They should have been talking about these things. What happened to the natural resource? What happened? Who authorized the excess forest? Who breached the contract? Why was there a flaw in the program? And why are these people still on the job? These are issues that should be discussed with the people of Lofa County. You see how God bless the conversation tonight? These guys are going to vote tomorrow or day after tomorrow without even knowing what's happening to their own county. They're going to give somebody another 9 years, and they're going to suffer the wrath of that 9 years in that county. They don't them passing around. Well, yeah, hello, yeah. That place is fucked up. That place is fucked up. I'm telling you guys. Sorry for my language. But Liberia is fucked up. Joe, we didn't sit down over there. Somebody went and breached the contract. Instead of Joe, we are calling on the managing director of the FDA and launch an investigation. Instead of the national legislature or the Senate calling for these guys to come for hearing. One thing I love about the United States, you can be a bad boy. If somebody take your bad way and they hear you, the U.S. Congress will send for you to go and have conversation about what happened to you. What more about somebody who is in government that is compromising the future of a generation or is several generations in the county, and you want to tell me the guy going back on the job? Something got to be wrong with Liberia, folks. Something got to be wrong with Liberia. Something got to be wrong with Liberia. Something got to be wrong with Liberia. So what is the purpose of the election now? What is the purpose of Liberia now? Our mineral, the people are destroying the places in Kema, polluting the water. Now they're not done with us. They are on our forest now, destroying it. Destroying it. Getting millions of dollars out of that place. But you get people in the country that can barely live on $1 a day. And then you get lawmakers then passing around Joseph Boga there. Did you hear Joseph Boga even talking about that thing? Joseph Boga is in opposition, but did you hear Joseph Boga talking about the deforestation that is taking place beyond the scope of the contract? Those of you guys are supposed to Joseph Boga now. Let's be a little bit realistic here. Did you hear Joseph Boga talking about that? Unity Party people on here tonight. And every one of you guys. Y'all please hit that like button. You got to hit that like button, folks. Hit that like button for me. Take that like button up. Keep hitting that like button. Hit that like button for me, please. It's very, very important. That's all I ask of you. Hit that like button for me. I want to see that number going up. There you go. Y'all please hit the like button. There you go. Everyone, please hit that like button. Facebook had told me that if I don't hit that like button, they will shut me down. So you please hit that like button. You watch it now, you watch later, hit that like button. If you like what I'm saying here, please hit that like button. Every one of you guys, hit that like button. Every time J. Randy is on, hit that like button. We will have cash out here, but it will not be for me. It will be for the station who broadcasting. What is for me is that like button. Yes, please, guys. This is sad. This is sad. Joseph Boga, you see how God can perform miracle? Lofa County is having a senatorial election that will take one person to 9 years, but the county is facing deforestation of their major resources, or one of their major resources, and nobody is talking about it. Not Joseph Boga, not the senatorial candidate, not the people who going to choose support over there. I listened to Darius DeLon yesterday. I listened to Thomas Fala. I listened to Borchas. I listened to Melvin Cole. And then I listened to what they call the other guy, Yeke Koluba. None of them said anything about the deforestation in the country. In the county. What does it mean for the people of Lofa County? The deforestation is not taking place somewhere else. It's taking place right in a county that is looking for the best senatorial candidate to bring some sanity to the county. That 2 million could have been used to open school, could have been applied to education. And for the environment, they destroyed the environment already. It could have been used to put the people on a better healthcare programs to begin with. But nobody say anything as far as I'm concerned in this senatorial debate. That means something is in it. And for the saddest part too, Joseph Boga is in that place. Couldn't pick up the mic to say, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, the people of Lofa County, my county that is dear to my heart, I am saddened, I'm hurt to hear and to learn that the young people in the country, in the county, will not have any natural resources to sustain the babies of today that will be the parents of tomorrow. Why? Because the FDA owner, Josh Weir, is giving a free and open, broad opportunity to investors to cut down almost all the forests in this county that will leave the incoming generation with nothing. Therefore, this election, we must put somebody there who will stop this Sing Africa Limited from destroying the future of our county. For him to set that tone, he couldn't do it. He went over there and started sleeping. You see, my friend, the investors in Liberia, remember what I told you the last time about that diagram? I think the word is pronounced epicentric. Investors who are epicentric, they don't care about the entire ecosystem. Those guys know that Liberia is a very unserious country. That's why they were so brave to go to Grand Bassa County to go beyond the scope of even the forestry contract. Can you do that in Singapore, where they are from? Can you come to America here and they give you a scope of work and you go beyond that? Can you go to China and go do that? Only in Liberia, the stranger can come and take charge of things that we cannot handle. You see that Nima today? Those are all who parents work at Lamco, the original Lamco. The original Lamco. When the people exploited all the mountains, they left Lima empty. Today, the mountains still standing over there and no future benefit for today's generation. But we were the baby then when Lamco started operating at the highest peak. But look where Lamco is today. The name gone, but they left the empty mountain over there. It takes years for you to carry on reforestation after you are done deforestation. There's nothing wrong with people deforest the certain trees. But for you to go beyond is violating the climate change rule. Joe, we are saying he flying to you all the time to go attend climate change. How much does he understand? When the FDA, the Forestry Development Authority, that is the police, the Attorney General of the forest, is sitting there and people destroying the forest. And they're still getting money from the international organization that get money from the bigger countries to protect the forest. But then the people who are taking their chances and destroying the country. Something got to be wrong with CDC government. Something is fundamentally wrong with CDC government. They sit him over there and they don't care. You know what? For me, you can say anything you want to say about me. Those guys on Spoon, they ain't work for them. They ain't work for them. Every one of them ain't work for them. And don't let nobody fool you say Dr. P body. That doctor degree ain't work for them in this country. No people got degree in the country equivalent to doctor degree. No. That man sit in a Burlington in New Jersey there and drink all day, they can't question doctor. They ain't work for them. The cardinal issue in the country, I think that is supposed to be bringing on the platform to discuss. This is what we call the reality of issue that is posting a serious risk to the future of the country. Instead of bringing this thing on and bringing people to come and discuss it, they're not going to do it. Now that I'm talking about it now, I don't want anybody to judge me to say, oh, you're not the one that talk about it first. No, I'm talking about it now. That's why I asked the question, did you guys hear it on Spoon? No, because they claim to be the bigger platform, right? But nobody brought it up. We're discussing it now. So I hope those with the BB platform will begin to call on the FDA people to come and explain to the Liberian people. Because when you say you identify a flaw in the process, the question here is the managing director of the FDA. He runs that institution. Everyone underneath him should make sure that he sees things that are supposed to affect the forest because he is the boss. Now, if he comes out and tell you, oh, we saw a flaw, but due to capacity and lack of functional, we let it go through the crack. Is that what you're going to go tell the Congress in Liberia? I mean, the national legislature? You go there and go tell them, say, let's say if there were serious people now, they call you. Yeah, we saw a flaw in the system, and but we couldn't do anything. Like, no. They will tell you, say, you are non-government material. You're not here to provide services for the people of Liberia. They will classify you as a non-governmental material, and now your tenure will be gone because you are not living up to the standard. But nobody said anything. Absolutely nobody. 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 Nobody cares. Yeah. That's what we are, guys. That's what we are. Thank God that you live in the United States. Thank God that I live here. But it's very sad to see our brothers and sisters back home living in a great fear. You see, one of the people who went to Austria ran away. They ran away because there is no future for them. They want to go to a place where they will have some little hope for a better future. You got the young babies and young people in Lofa County, Bapolu, and the country called Liberia. and you got some type of investor who got no connection to Liberia, but just to get a power saw, a heavy front load machine, breaking down your forest, don't even live in your country, don't even have a simpler feeling for you and your generation, and you just leave them alone in the forest. And they're like, this place look like a free land. Nobody here. We went to other countries, they were restricting us, but look at the place. Man, cut every damn shit down. The boys in our town are all they like. They are very unserious people. That's how do God classify us to be. That's how do God classify us to be. No God on spoon ain't work for them. Every one of them ain't work for them. All the God on spoon, they do not work for them. Let me tell you now. They ain't work for them. When it comes to this country we're in, their level of having a constructive conversation on the issue, when it comes to providing what I would describe as innovative discussion to create a platform for people not just to understand, but to know their right, those guys ain't got no damn idea. Question is, what do they do for a living? What do they do for a living that is very applicable to national issue in the country? Not just talking politics, but what is the experiential qualities they're bringing to this conversation? Forget about the education. That is just the intellectual education. Everyone can get education, right? Everybody know how to talk about sport, but who playing the sport? To understand how the game is played, how much effort you have to put into the game. These guys sit on the platform and don't bring nothing for you to understand and get to know whether your country stands a better chance or it is on a risky pathway. Nothing. Nothing. That I will consider it. I, J. Randy, will consider here and can't waste my time beyond Stanton with a spoon. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That means I sat down in a school for nothing to come and listen to God Stanton with a spoon that don't even understand the national issue. You got election coming out. You say you got a bigger platform. You see national issue that poses threat to 10, 15, 20 years from now in terms of deforestation. That's not only going to kill the forest and other species within that perimeter of that forest, but it's going to expose the country to greenhouse gas emission and climate change effect or impact. And you're not seeing nothing on your tree about that. If that is not being ignorance to what they don't understand, but they're trying to fool themselves, I don't know what that would be. But you see in America here, there are many goats, there are many sheep, there are cows, but they always look for the best one. But what do you know? The people in Liberia, they got nothing to fall on, so they will fall on anything. But I'm telling you now, you live in this country here. One thing I would say to you, and you will agree with me 100%, what that company did in Louva County and in Grand Bassa County to just go and take upon themselves and just start harvesting beyond their concession agreement, beyond their contract, it can never happen in any sensible, responsible country. It cannot happen. Only in Liberia, those things can happen. And then you got a man in Liberia that dancing buka dance. He doesn't even know what the hell going on with his forest that he in charge of. He dancing buka dance. Then you get Joseph Boka in Louva County sleeping with hat on his head. What kind of country do we have, ladies and gentlemen? What kind of country do we have? The place is fucked up. That's why it is. The country is fucked up. Natural resources is not easy to replace. When you cut one forest down, you know how, one tree down, you know how many years it would take for that tree to regrow. And while that tree is regrowing, where are you going to get your natural resources from to sustain yourself? Every country is trying to preserve their natural gift from the environment. But Liberia don't care. They just destroying these things because they were never taught to have love for their own country. I am very surprised tonight. I'm very surprised that some of you guys don't even know this thing happening and nobody bringing it to your attention. Nobody. That heavy pour of rain in Liberia, those flash flooding you see over there, it's just the tip of the iceberg. When Monrovia get flooded, it's because most of the sewage system, they are all broken apart. They have been obsolete. People in their various home go and defecate in a commode. They take paper, they wrap it all that day, they flush it in the commode. Nobody there pumping out of the men will say vac out the system to take all the cloth from sewage system, the drainage system. And that one when it rain, you see all the floor coming up. But that's just the least of our worry. But if we start having long hours of rain where the Atlantic Ocean will have excess water and dump that water into the Do River and people build homes around there and the water cannot get into the swamp to absorb that water, rather it start going between the houses. And when that thing start to rain for hours and hours and hours, Monrovia is below sea level. West Point is wet. Now, whole Monrovia, go and get a pancake. Go and get a pancake. All right? Go and get a pancake. Let me go bring one example for you guys. Say I want to see what I'm talking about, then we'll wrap it up. I'll be right back. Y'all sit down there. I'll be right back. Let me get something here for you guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Last example for the day. Anyone who live in Louisiana, except for my man Armstrong Japa, Louisiana, the state of Louisiana, plate. Louisiana, this is a pancake here, right? Do you see the pancake here like this? You can see it. That's how the state of Louisiana look like when it's facing the Atlantic Ocean. The state of Louisiana is just like this. This is the state of Louisiana. Put it in the plate. You can see it. The Atlantic Ocean is here. Louisiana is below sea level. That is why when it gets flooded, in terms of any hurricane, people are very afraid to be over there. Same way with certain part of Monrovia. Starting from West Point, Nuku Town, they are just like this. So when we start having excess rain, where the Atlantic Ocean is actually getting more water, and that water cannot stay within the Atlantic Ocean, it has to dump that water into the Do River. Those who are building in our pathway, when we start having heavy rain due to climate change, imagine certain part of Monrovia like this. It's below sea level. When that Atlantic Ocean comes, that when you will start to cry again. And I wish it is man-made and behavior that will cause those things. So when you see Monrovia getting flooded, it's what we call sewage back off flooding. Because when it rains from the top of the house, the side of the house, the water draining down, because most of the time we build our houses in Liberia, we don't build quarter around the house, the water system. Every home in America here, they build the house, they put water system around it where the rain comes from the roof. It goes down, it captures it and put it in one area. And then the water goes straight down to the drain. That's why you see most of the time in Liberia, when you look on the side of all the home, you see the west part all on the side of the house, the foundation. Because the rainwater just coming from the zinc, it falling on the ground, and then the mud getting on the side of the house until we start to put those things around it now. So in order to I will use the word macro, but to manage the excess water from the roof, and the one that coming from the ground, it must be controlled. We don't have those building codes in place. Those are building codes that must be put in place in order to prevent erosion from the house, from the basement, and to prevent what we call scatter water in the community. We don't have those things. Modern homes that are built in America here, they are all built with quarter system, a rain you see it coming down. We don't have those things. And then you got people out there cutting down the forest. The forest are supposed to help prevent greenhouse gas, to help save climate change. And then we have people just cutting the forest down. And because we over enjoying. And then you got the garden on spoon. They don't bring nobody who is an expert to explain to the Liberian people. You see, it is one thing for the citizen to be knowledgeable about things. It's another thing for the politician to be lying to the people. But the worst thing is for people who say they got a bigger platform to educate the people. That in itself is a condition that shows that the country called Liberia, the Human Development Index of Liberia, will continue to remain to where it is. Because if the people and the population, including the policymakers, the government, the fourth estates, if every one of them combine and cannot look at things happening in the country and discuss it to inform, to create awareness, to give knowledge to people, if we cannot carry out these things, it becomes a storming block to our ability to step forward. So at the end of the year, when they do the Human Development Index and they see how far we have come, not so far, then they classify us as one of the countries that is challenged in terms of Human Development Index, because what we are doing in the country, what they see the country is, and how and why it is the way, they classify us as a country with at least Human Development Index progression. And that will make our schools, our dashboard or our scorecard for our country bad in terms of education, health, the environment. If we don't meet these things, and these components can be solved by having people listening to real things. When you explain things to a Liberian man, he understand it. He don't have to go to class. The people who driving in Liberia today with no driver license, in Amman, they are raced to the street. At least they are moving the car from point A to point B. I mean, the idea is there. It just needs to be little bit upgraded to some standard so that they can be perfect in doing it. That tells me that the Liberian people are not just people who are not smart. It's just that the people who are in their direction, their pathway, they are not smart enough to help our people understand. What I just explained here, if you take the thing and get to the people of West Point and tell them this is how West Point looks. This is West Point. When you look at the Atlantic Ocean, West Point is like this. And when you tell them the risks, you think they will want to do what they're doing over there? There will be some that will be in doubt, but there will be more that will be concerned. Not to mention with the social media we have today, where you can go on your phone and Google anything and start to see the reality. It will start to change the behavior of people. It will start to change their behavior. But until we get to that stage, people come, they sit down here, they wear all kind of crap on them, they sit down, they say they're talking. I just see them as a piece of shit. I just see them as a piece of shit. You see, every little fraud know where to wear a jacket to sit down. They can sit in America here and come make ass on a certain Liberians here. No. They feel comfortable when they see certain population of Liberians that don't understand the risk the country is faced with. So they feel comfortable. They feel very comfortable. We cannot say we are a civilized country, but our behavior doesn't measure up to what we claim or profess to be. I see you guys, man. Y'all better say a blessed day. I see you guys. 11:21. I gotta get out of here, man. 11:21. I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys so much. God bless you guys. Get ready out of here. I gotta go. How much time left? 9 more minutes left. I gotta go enjoy myself small now. And I thought too much and I'm tired. All right? I'm tired.
You are on AUX mode.
I'm tired. Let me get a little small music, yeah? I get ready for in the morning. So LRB got you, I call it Eric. LRB got you, Monu. I'll be talking to you guys later today because my guy in Liberia is trying to come down my throat. He needs something. All right. Now, moment, I tired me. Take that 9 minute back. take that 9 minute back. You know, most of the time when we have meeting like that, when we get tired, when we finish the time early, we can say, take the 9 minutes back. All right. So since me that, take the 9 minute back. Somebody don't leave me up. All right, Christine Leonard, yes. Yes. I will include you down there too. So I'll be texting you guys, all right? Because we need to find something for Mr. Roger, Daniel Roger. He's a very nice guy. He gave me the platform to at least express myself as it relate to things. Well, first time I got on the show, I started talking about coming, the message, my man, the message, my man, slow down, coming small. The message, slow down, coming small. I said, but what you talking about? He said, slow down, coming small. That was funny that day. It was funny that day. Yeah, but seriously, the guy, I mean, we need to compensate the guy. He's helping us. And, I got to get up in the morning to do the broadcast. Yango, don't tell me no time here, Mr. Yango. Yango, don't give me no time here. Miata, you can take the, how many minutes left now? 7 more minutes. You can take that 7 minute back. If for you, yes, you can take that. You can take that 7 minute back. No, you can have that minute back now. You take that minute. I'm done. I'm done. You take the minute back. I ain't done, guys. You take that minute back. You shouldn't give me hard time. Maybe I should find something for you guys to laugh about small. I don't know which one. Maybe I should find something to laugh to make you guys laugh about. Let me see what I got something here for you guys to laugh about here. Yeah, but I mean the thing really got to me just now, man. It really did. It really got to me just now. And yeah, it really got to me just now. The Lord because I really making fun out of our people back there. And it's so sad. Especially Joseph Walker too. He went down there to the place order and they didn't see anything there. And it's very shameful. And to have Joseph Walker over there, he saw what going on. I'm sure he's aware of what going on, but he didn't see anything at all. That was not right. That's not right. That was not right yesterday. It's not right today. It's never going to be right forever. Yeah, I don't see anything here for you guys here. Yeah, I don't see anything here for you guys. Right? I don't see anything here for you guys here. So we just call it a day, guys. Yes, I'm on a different laptop today, so we just call it a day. So you please forgive me. All right, you forgive me. Take the 5 minute away. It started with 9 minutes, or you can take the 5 minutes away and go and have your good time. You hit that like button. You take that like to you do me a favor now. I got 27 likes. Can you guys take it to 30? You hit that like button, let it be up to 30, please. Hit the like button, let it be up to 30. Yes, I see people hitting it. Good, it's going up. Hit that like button. I told you about the presso in the park asking, Miata, the thing you looking for. Miata, you for a troll. The thing you looking for ya? I troll you looking for Miata. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. Miata, the thing you looking for ya, the day they start with you and me, and I will. The other condom thing over there, and I now I want my man friend can say the condom thing they're talking about, and I all right. Rosa Prose on my way here, I just passed a group of Liberian women. I gotta put it one up. You're taking I gotta tell you, me put it one up. Rosa Pro and throw something here again. Let me see it. No, now you young one, talk about Rosa Pro. What Rosa Pro? I just yeah, there you go, right? Let me see here. I'll read your own little one. Let me yes, you are Rosa Pro, I'm gonna say it again. The Rosa Pro got full of problem. Rosa Pro, I'll leave the team over for a while so people can see you. He said, on my way here, I just passed a group of the friend with me causing each other. Rosa Pro, you look at my trouble. They'll be going around me doing an inspection on things, right? What JMB here? What me other say here again? All right. I'm pressing a body. Where you call him a neighbor? Yeah, because the statement you read here, I was saying, Christine said, Mipa, just leave it like that, yeah? Christine, just leave it like that. Mipa is okay. Tell her that. Tell her that. That's all you do. Just leave it like that. The thing I met her looking for, and I what the other one. What she read, I said, let me see. Let me see. You want to say, troublesome bottom man. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. What she wrote here. I think she wrote something here before. Aha. You want me to publish your stuff? Look, I gave her the 2 minutes, but I see you. Today what? Oh, tomorrow Tuesday. We'll be back here again tomorrow Tuesday. I see you. I tired now. I tired. The person of the day here is my sister Yumontro. Yumontro did well her trip, and thank God for her. And it was a very good time. I saw everything. Thank you so much. All right, JMB Sleepy. Miata the thing you looking for? My hand is out. Let me come put my list on ya. Let me come put my this one from Miata era now. Miata them from New Jersey, New York, at the song here. I see you. Hit it. I see you guys. Good night to every one of you guys. Good night.